Boop. Man, I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks,
It's good.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
It's nice to have a little bit of a garden, and I don't know. I really like the space.
No, it's a cool place to hang out, that's for sure.
Thanks, pal. It's weird getting compliments from you. Now
Cheers,
say
man.
something weird. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so I got to do a quick little intro right now, okay?
Go
Just
for it.
hang tight. Hold on, I need my liquid courage. Hey guys, Alex Lindbloom here from Snorkel Venture, and I just want to welcome you to the very first episode of our new Snorkel Venture podcast. Like everyone else, we are jumping on the podcast bandwagon. I'll be your host, and I'll chat with each episode. I'll chat with a different person where I'll have deep and meaningful conversations with our podcast guests. I'll ask them the hard-hitting questions that others are too afraid to ask, like what color of snorkel is best. Though very relevant questions, this podcast will, I hope, just be a fun way to have fun conversation with other fellow snorkelers, which should help keep you snorkeling enthusiasts up to date with different snorkeling news, different destinations, snorkeling gear, camera tips, different marine conservation initiatives, and some fun marine sciencey stuff, of course. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you our first guest. He's a fellow Snorkel Venture guide. He's a great photographer, as much as it pains me to give him compliments
Get
like
out
that.
of town.
Please welcome my frenemy, Marcus Ashley Blake.
Thanks, Alex Lindbloom. It's great to be here and hanging out with you.
Thanks, dude.
I can't believe you said so many nice things. That was really weird.
It's like, hold on.
That was really strange.
I know, it feels uncomfortable, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does.
Just kind of like give me a moment to recover from that.
I don't know, but it's good to be back in the Eagle's Nest. Loving it.
Yeah. Do you prefer to go by Marcus or Ashley? So
Let's do it.
let's do it. All right. So I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit nervous. I've got all these 3 cameras.
I know, you've done a great job at setting this up.
Good,
It
I've
does
done.
feel a bit weird to have so many cameras on us. I particularly like...
The ladder.
That's what I like the most is, Alex has... The best way I can describe this to you, Alex has a foldable ladder with a pillow on it,
Yeah.
with his camera on it facing us.
Yeah. This one's sat on a little bench with
On the flip-flops.
with a flip-flop. And then I've got one tripod.
I mean,
That's the
the
professional.
professional area is over there.
You can tell, yeah.
That's great.
So, we've got some snorkeling stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, how have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been really good, Alex. I've been busy. Just got back recently, like 2 days ago, from my Snorkel Venture tour. Did the first Best of Raja Ampat,
So it's down in Raja Ampat.
down in Raja Ampat as opposed to across.
You've seen a map of Indonesia before.
Once. So I was over in Raja Ampat doing northern Raja Ampat and then Mizul, which was pretty amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you saw some of the videos that I was sending out. We got really
Crazy
lucky.
stuff.
Yeah, we
Just
had
the aerials was nuts.
Yeah. We had in one day we had 9 Namura whales. While I was looking for the whales with the drone, I found the dugong with the baby.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Then we would go. Yeah, I mean, the list goes on. Then we had mantas everywhere up in the north, and then in Mizul, randomly had a striped marlin turn up. So yeah, it was a pretty wild tour, and I had an amazing group with us. So yeah. And I mean, the visibility in Mizul was some of the best I've ever seen
Really?
it. Yeah, it was 30 plus meters.
Man, that's crazy.
Doing the Gorgonian Passage, and you can see the bottom as you're going along, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, so good.
But I mean, yeah, it was really, we got lucky on that tour.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just amazing.
That's a really cool tour because it combines both, and without doing a liveaboard, it combines a resort experience for the north, but then in Raja, but then also a resort experience for the south of Raja in Mizul.
Yeah, exactly. But where have you been? Where did you just come back from?
I just came back from Belize. I haven't done too many tours this year. I did a Raja Ampat on the Coralia at the very beginning of the year, but then I just got back from our new freediving workshop that we're doing in Belize now with Emma Farrell, who's our freediving instructor.
This is at Turnef, right?
Yeah, in Turnef.
Yeah.
You've been to Turnef. It's
I loved it.
It's actually it's a very comfortable, just easy destination to get to, and the resort's really nice. Like it's just I don't know, breezy and comfortable. It's like a nice Caribbean vibe.
That's where I had one of my most epic underwater moments.
With the hammer.
I was taking a photo of the reef in just like super shallow water, taking a photo of the reef and turned around. And as I turned around, and I'd never seen one before, was this ginormous great hammerhead. I mean, it was 5 meters away from me. And I mean, of course, it wasn't there it was curious about me. You know, I didn't feel the fear or anything like that.
Was it on the surface or was it down?
It was down, but I mean, only a few meters down. But I mean, it's just you turn around and all of a sudden you've got this.
They're big.
Yeah, this huge shark looking at you. And I mean, like I said, I didn't feel any fear or anything, just a little bit. But
is there a little brown cloud behind you?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it was just coming towards me. And then as soon as I turned around and saw it, it just went around. And what got me is it went around this coral bommy. And I mean, you could see the shark behind this bommy. It was so big.
Yeah,
you know,
that
huge
video
dorsal
you put up.
Yeah. But no, Turn F I love.
That was I saw my first great hammerhead at Turn F also. I was down taking photos of a sponge and was like, whoosh. Oh wow. But yeah, doing the freediving workshop there, it was like a 1 week trip, and yeah, it was really nice. I got to meet Asha and then Emma, and who was running it. Again, she's our freediving instructor, and a lot of people were nervous. Like you could feel the nervous. Like you've done a freediving course, right?
I've done the courses.
And like, did you get nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially from coming like us, the pair of us coming from a scuba diving background.
But also, like, even though we've spent a lot of time snorkeling, we kind of built in like these kind of maybe not necessarily bad habits, but our own habits. That don't fit in like the freediving thing. So it was good because the first couple of days you could tell the guests were nervous, but then as soon as they got a little bit of confidence, man, they killed it and they did so well. They got their breathing, and then they were getting down to like 8-10 meters and going from just being able to get like their head beneath the surface. So yeah, it was really cool. Yeah,
I mean, you know what? I mean, I always say on my trips, you know, on a lot of the trips that I do, is I always say, like, if you get the opportunity to go and do one, like, you know, definitely go and do it, because your next Snorkel Venture trip or snorkel trip is it's gonna pay off. You know, you're gonna come away from that one way better off than you were before.
Yeah, it was really cool to see how like the guests changed from like this first couple days were like just kind of like, you know, keen but nervous, and then like they really took it seriously, and then after that, man, they really did well. And you know, it was a really fun trip because everybody was like, it wasn't like your normal sort of like snorkeling holiday, but then they came away with it like feeling so much more like, I guess, gratification. And so yeah, it'll be because they've learned something, they've mastered something, they've conquered something that was a little bit
I think it's a great thing that Snorkel Venture have added that onto.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, so we've got another freediving trip next year in Belize, and also in 28 for Belize, but then also next year in Bunaken and Bangka. In North Sulawesi. And that one's going to be really cool because it's a beautiful setting for the freediving. What do you think is your favorite, just picking a country, what country would you...
A favorite destination?
Let's
like a favorite country? It's got to be Indonesia.
Yeah.
For me, does have some of the best snorkeling in the world. One of the reasons I really wanted to be in with Snorkel Venture and join you guys was, you know, it's like the travel and things like this. And one of the best was some of the other places that we go to, you know, like Mexico. You know, that was a pretty incredible experience.
That Mexico trip, like Sea of Cortez, is crazy.
I mean, we were out there for the Makos, and, you know, they were chatting away with us. There was Katie, who's the Dr. Katie, who's the marine biologist on there, who was, you know, a shark expert, was talking about sharks. And while she's doing that, there's humpbacks just like jumping around. And I mean, that was incredible out there.
Yeah, let's just put Mexico and Indonesia together. How would you compare a Mexico trip compared to like an Indonesia liveaboard trip?
I mean, they're quite different, hey? I mean, you know, in Mexico, you're not going to go there for these beautiful reefs or anything like that. But what you are going there for is, I mean, the only way I can describe it is these epic encounters with big animals. You know,
crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing is that you just don't know what's going to come along.
Yeah.
You know, Benita did that first trip over there, and she had...
She did the first one?
Yeah, she did the first one, and she had killer whales.
Yeah, she had that pod of orcas
that just come through with a baby, like come right next to her. But to compare them both together, for me, would be quite difficult because you're doing different things.
It's apples and oranges, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, Mexico is definitely somewhere, especially for a lot of our guests that live in the States and things, is an easy trip to go and do. But yeah.
Speaking of Mako sharks, there's a picture of your Mako shark in this Snorkel Venture Issue 2 magazine. Have you heard about this yet?
I haven't. Tell me some more. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, I will tell you more. So we've just had these delivered.
I think the last few pages are the best.
Yeah, let's look at
In
your
focus or something like that is in focus.
Look at this photo.
Oh, who's that guy?
This is. I mean, the photo itself is stunning.
I think the subject
photographer that took that must have been. What does it say? Oh, Alex Lindbloom. Okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, look at that model up there, just poking along like a little dugong. Now that is Marcus modeling for me. Yeah, that mako shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this mako shark, which are the fastest shark in the ocean. They are stunning. I've never seen one. I am very jealous of that and the blue.
Gotta say, like when we did that, I was a little bit not apprehensive because I'd never seen sharks like that in deep blue water, but like to jump in there and then you have the team there.
It was the deep blue water that scared you, right?
It was. You know, I'm afraid of swimming.
It was the deep blue water.
It was the deep blue water. I mean, the sharks didn't scare me, but then to see those guys like in action, like really, literally just handing off sharks like this as they were coming in because they're inquisitive.
Like Matthias and them just kind of like...
Yeah.
Like,
as if it's just like us pushing away a kitten. You know, it's like they're doing this with these sharks.
why are you pushing away kittens? What are you doing with one?
You don't push away kittens?
Why not? I welcome kittens. I like, come on.
No, I push them away. I get rid of them.
I think just the viewership has just dropped off, just nosedived.
I love kittens.
There you go, okay. But yeah, very jealous of that. But back to the quick branding. So yeah, we've just had issue 2 of the Snorkel Venture Magazine come out, and I don't know if you know about it. Like, you know about our Snorkel for Good initiative, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So it's this year we've just kind of evolved it a little bit. Lydia and Ben have been working really hard to develop a web shop for us, and so we've got a whole web shop going on. We're going to sell t-shirts, new Snorkel Venture t-shirts. We're going to have like this really cool kind of like ocean print on the front, like a whale and manta. We will be selling these magazines now. So obviously we have the free version online. You can find the link below. But if you want the hard copy, you can buy the hard copy now. And we will also be selling prints, kind of art prints. We've got 5 or 6 different options. And then we will have these are nice, big, quite beautiful prints that you can frame and put up in your house or whatever. 100% of all of these sales will go to our Snorkel for Good campaign or initiative, which then goes to fun places like the Masul Foundation, and then quite a few different other marine conservation charities. They're the ones doing like on the front lines of marine conservation, basically.
Yeah. It's incredible. I just saw recently, actually, on one of your recent posts, Snorkel Ventures posts, is how much we did raise.
Like 55,000
was impressive. Like
last year alone,
super impressive. And it's, it's cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and we're just trying to up that. I think we raised 55,000 plus last year, and I think this year we want to, I don't know, we basically want to make more. We're not quite sure how the sales and all that sort of stuff are going to go, but if people want to buy it, like, it's great. They get a really great product. Like, this is, I mean, feel that. Does that feel like a real magazine?
Feels like a real magazine.
Feels like a real magazine.
Feels like a real magazine.
Yeah. The ocean needs some help. But yeah, basically, if you want to get your hands on some of this merch, we'll have a web shop up soon, and this will all be available to our, I think, North American residents. Again, my mom is now head of distribution for.
I love it.
Snorkel Venture.
Bringing in the family. Soon it'll be the family business.
Family business, yeah. Like everyone's like, so the whole guest room in my mom's house is now just going to be full of Snorkel Venture magazines, t-shirts. I'm Instagramming right now. I'm posting stories.
Well, we should.
We've got a caller. This is big news, guys.
We do have a caller. Our first caller.
Hello, Duxy.
Hi, how you doing?
Let's put this on. Hold on, putting you on speaker now.
Yeah.
Hi, Duxy.
Hiya, how you doing?
We're doing great. You've just called right in the middle of our podcast, which is wonderful.
Fantastic. Yeah. I was just, I just wanted to catch up a bit, guys, and I just wanted a little bit of advice, Marcus. As you know, I'm travelling out next week to Indonesia, and you know you've got a bit more experience with Indonesia, you guys, than me, having lived there for so many years. It rains a lot. We know that, yeah. Much more even than here in Yorkshire.
Especially where are you? Sorry, I got to pause you, Duxy.
Yeah.
People don't really know who. Maybe people don't know who you are. Duxy is Paul.
They don't know who I am.
You're in the middle of a podcast right now.
You're our
Duxy.
first caller in a podcast. You're live right now.
This is
Sorry.
so coincidental. It's almost like it's been set up.
Which, by the way, it hasn't. Not in the slightest.
No, not whatsoever. No, I was after some genuine advice. You know, I mean,
So Duxy's one of our Snorkel Venture leaders, and he's one of our photo pros. He's really, really, really good with the compact cameras, the smaller cameras, the GoPros and stuff like that. He's an amazing photographer. Been doing it for a long time. Anyway, sorry, where are you coming in Indonesia, Duxy?
I'm going to Raja Ampat. I'm going to Papua Explorers.
Woo! Whoop, whoop. So you called for advice from Marcus, is that correct?
I did, yeah.
I didn't realise we were doing a hotline right now. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Paul, how can I help you?
I mean, the advice is basically, Marcus. I was once lucky enough to be in an Indonesian downpour with you on a boat.
I know where this is going. Yeah.
What I was interested in was a few minutes in, I'd got the guests under cover, and then I looked out and I saw this very dramatic sight being backlit by thunder flashes and lightning and everything else. And it was you, Marcus, and you'd taken your shirt off. I have no idea why, right? And you were running around the boat dramatically. Now, you're from Bristol, and I know that's the home of Poldark. And from there on in, you've been etched in my mind as Poldark. Is this normal behaviour to take your shirt off and run around dramatically in a thunderstorm?
So actually,
I do that.
Yes. So if ever you are caught out in the rain or thunderstorms, is the first thing that you should ever do is take your shirt off.
Oh, right, okay. No. I'll do that. I'll remember that. I think the bit of advice that I really liked, though, was afterwards you just handed beers out to everybody, which I thought was a fantastic way to mitigate the horrors of the rain. Well, it certainly helped. It helped calm down my PTSD that was triggered by the sight of you running around bare-chested, dripping with rain.
I do remember that being like quite some white school, like being like a proper school. So I thought, what?
It was.
Shirt off.
It was. I was cowardly. I was hiding cowardly in a cabin. Right.
You were.
You were running around.
While I was out there with flailing.
Battling the elements.
That's it. I was basically saving you and your group. You're welcome.
Well, you were. I don't think you were just saving our group. You were saving an entire flotilla of boats out there. By acting as like a figurehead for bravery.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there's going to be a medal coming out soon. The Snorkel Venture Bravery Awards. What to do in a rainstorm? Number 1, shirt off.
Yeah.
Always.
All
right. Well, I'm glad Marcus was able to help you with that.
Yeah.
See.
He's always been helpful.
Yeah. I mean, where you're going, I mean, it does. Yeah. Like Raja's it's a lot more tropical, so it rains more. So make sure you've got like those quick off shirts. Just like rip the buttons, whatever kind of.
I suggest just not wearing a shirt. Just meet everybody in Jakarta without a shirt.
Yeah, that'll work. Man.
That's a top tip.
The sight of a topless 60-year-old man. Yeah,
everybody's favourite. Hi, welcome.
Always inspires the guests with confidence, that one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just write Snorkel Venture across your bare chest.
Yes.
We're going to get you with a tattoo now. That's the next level.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nice to hear you guys.
Yeah, good to hear you too, dude.
It's great to hear from you.
Are you passing through Bali at all?
Nah, sadly no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just doing
sadly.
Jakarta, Sarong.
Yeah. The usual route.
The route. Yeah, thank you for saying it correctly.
Route. The usual route. Yeah.
Alex doesn't understand if you don't say it otherwise.
Route.
No.
Route.
No.
Route is spelled R-O-O-T.
That reminds me, we need some sort of English American translation app.
I mean, I am essentially that app. When I come on tour with you, Duxy, I am people like our American guests are like, what did he say?
And I mean,
briefing.
I have to be honest, Duxy. I mean, I come from the same country as you. And there are times that I don't understand you. I mean, you guys speak a different language up there.
Yeah, we do. Oh,
I mean, you've even called me a duck once. Hey up, duck.
Hey up, duck.
So I'm not duck.
It sounded like duck anyway. Yeah.
Leave the words he was looking for was dork.
Yeah.
It was definitely duck.
Are we still podcasting?
We're
Yeah.
still podcasting. Yeah, we've got another.
You're-
We're just hitting. We're gonna get into the hard questions right now.
Right.
But yeah, thank you very much for that call in, Duxy. That was very much worthwhile.
Yes.
For both of
That's
us. I
all
think
right.
I've learned a lot too.
I reminisced a lot.
Yes.
All right, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, chat soon, Duxy. Great to hear from you.
yeah, nice one, guys.
Yeah, let me know when you're in
Take
Indo,
care.
and maybe I'll fly out to Jakarta to do a podcast with you now.
Maybe I'll fly out to Jakarta.
I've decided I'm going to start just traveling for podcasts. Like this is going well.
Alex is going to be like the new big podcaster of Indonesia going
It's
around.
going to be like the Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Of Bali. Yeah.
Yeah, of Bali.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Hey, Duxy, great to hear from you, and we'll chat soon.
Yes, and you guys. Take care.
All right, dude. Have a good walk.
Cheers, buddy. Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Oh, we love Duxy.
We love Duxy. Right. Okay. Let's get down to business. There's been a lot of banter.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. I've got some questions for you, Marcus. I want to ask you, what's a place that you've been to recently, or maybe a new destination that you've been to that blew your mind, or yeah, what's it like? What's a new destination you've been
Okay,
to?
so that's great. That's a great question. Is because I just got to go to a place that I haven't been to before, and heard lots about it, and had seen lots of videos, and was desperate to go and see it. I did the Triton Bay and
Raja Ampat.
Raja Ampat.
Yeah.
But in Triton Bay, which I hadn't
That's
been to.
such a cool spot, Triton.
I know I love all the places that we go to, but as a resort, I think that place is probably one of the most relaxed, picturesque places in that bay. And I mean, we had like perfect weather, you
Yeah.
know, flat, calm seas. We did have some bad luck on that one. I'll come into that in a minute. But we had like the most beautiful conditions that you could ask. It like really was perfect. And of course, it was going out and seeing whale sharks. And this is where the bad luck comes into it. Is, you know, we go out there, you take everybody snorkeling on the first day to go and see little Komodo.
Man, that island is crazy.
It's crazy.
I could just spend all day, like 2 days, just on that island.
Actually, we did.
Yeah.
We came back there because everybody loved it so much.
So good.
But we went out to go and see the whale sharks on the first available day that we could go out and do it. Taking the speedboats out, and as you know, you leave early.
Certainly.
So you know, you got to be all chipper with everybody. It's like, good morning, everybody. This is this is exciting.
Still dark.
Yeah, it's still dark. Everyone's looking at you like, where's the coffee?
Sun's an hour from coming up.
It's like, this is so exciting that we get to go and do an hour in the dark on the boat, like, and things like this. And you're explaining to everyone, it's like, but it's going to be great. You're going to go and do the whale sharks and things like this. Anyway, we got out there, and on the first moment that we were out there is the sun starts coming up, which is so beautiful, coming through all the islands and things like this. And then you arrive at the Bagans, then it gets exciting, looking around the Bagans and things like this. And it was like, the first Bagan was like, no, and I was, on the next one we'll get this. Yeah, this is
more.
This is in the bag, you know. It's like, then the second one, you know, and I usually get really lucky on tour, like really lucky. And then go to the next one, no, the next one, no, and there was no dolphins, and I was like, oh man, no, this is happening to us right now. Like, this is actually happening. And everybody's looking at you like, where's the whale sharks? We came here to see whale sharks, you know.
So you didn't get any on that first day?
On that first day, but then we went back and did an amazing snorkel on Little Komodo again.
Yeah.
Went back and then managed to organise that we went out the next day.
Nice, okay.
Where we just had, again, same thing in the morning, everybody's like this, but because you hadn't been, you know, the first day you didn't get it, everyone's a little bit apprehensive.
Yeah, that's a tough morning.
Yeah, it really was. And then we arrived, and I kid you not, the sun was rising. We got there a bit earlier. The sun was rising. The whale shark was there. As soon as we
That's
arrived,
the best feeling as a guide.
As a guide, is like,
Oh,
you're like,
God,
you're like, this is like, yes. Arrived there, and then the guys on the boat were like, we have a whale shark here and blah, blah, blah. And then you could see all the dolphins around the Bagan. And yeah, just started getting in. And it was like flat calm, got in. And I mean, yeah, it was just...
It's crazy.
It was on point, you know. It was like all these dolphins swimming around. So, and then, of course, you have this whale shark that's
I remember seeing your video. It's like a whale shark just vertical in the water, just beautiful golden rays coming around it. And then like dolphins just darting in and out. Like...
while I was videoing, I mean, I'm sure you get the same as... I'm sure everybody gets the same as this. While you're videoing, you're like, is this really happening? Like, is this happening to me? Like, you know, is like, and we've seen whale sharks and things like this, and you go down, and you're just like, oh my God, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, and like Triton Bay is one of the few places I've seen anywhere where like you predictably get whale sharks. Okay, maybe it's not every day, and I think so far we've been pretty lucky. Yours is the first time I've heard you didn't get.
That's actually the first one, yeah.
But you were able to get it the next day, which is again another point, like revisit destinations.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's crazy how much can change in a day. But to have like dolphins and whale sharks in one frame, like that's wild.
No, honestly,
and you just sit there for like a couple hours with them.
I would say that place is probably up there with one of my top new destinations that I've been to.
It's super peaceful in there. Like that resort, like just, it's so comfortable. That powder white sand beach and then like the house reef in front. It's just you there.
Yeah. Just and the house reef is amazing as well.
Yeah, there's that big school of scads.
Yeah, we had a crocodile fish. There was a wobbegong that had been seen on that one.
Yeah,
you know
that house reef. Yeah, it's like the walking sharks at night. Like, the best place for walking sharks have been like just out in the open.
Epic.
Yeah, super cool.
That is a great place. So yeah, I would say that for my new destinations, I enjoyed very much and would recommend going. Yeah, recommend anyone to go there and do that.
You heard it here, guys.
A Marcus Blake recommendation.
A Marcus Blake recommendation. Triton Bay Raja Ampat coming 2027.
Exactly.
Marcus.
Alex Lindbloom.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Yeah. I'm excited. Should I be excited?
Yeah. Okay. So we've been getting a lot of questions.
Oh, no.
On the socials.
I saw some, yeah.
I started posting some things. I'm not really the best poster. I don't know how to work it, but I put out a little bat signal for our diehard snorkel fans.
I've seen.
And asking, because I wasn't sure if we'd really get on, you know, like I wasn't sure how this dialogue would go. Maybe like 10 minutes of like decent dialogue before we're like, what else?
That's the most that we got. Well, that's it. Yeah. Thanks, man.
You like snorkeling too? So I've had them send in some questions. I'm going to read a few of these questions off to you.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, ready? I'm not going to read out their last names just for anonymity, but you're going to know most of these people. Okay. So this is a camera question.
Oh.
So Lisa T. I think she might have been on a tour with you recently.
She was just on tour with me.
Just on tour with you. Okay. So this is... I can relate to this one. What post I've seen what he does, so I'm curious to see what the answer is. What post-processing do you do for your photos for such a quick turnaround? Oh, because you send out the photos that same day that you take them to the guests on the WhatsApp groups that we create.
Yeah.
What's your post-processing? And go into great detail, please.
I just wing it. No, is until it looks okay. No, you know what is I do it after the snorkels because I like to get it out to everybody straight away, but also because I don't have the ability to go through
attention span.
Yeah, the attention you got it. The attention span to go through. Anyone who's been on tour with me knows exactly what that's like. Is like the attention span to do it 2 days later or something like this. It's as soon as I get back, it's just habit. It's get it done. Get it out, and I mean, I use I think most of us do Lightroom.
Yeah.
And just because we do it so much now, is that one photo is quite easy to get done. You know, and
reduce the shadows, bring down the highlights.
Exactly. Start putting in a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow.
Crop it into a really long, long rectangle.
Whatever. Is like just get it looking good. You know.
King of crop.
I don't do that anymore.
Okay, yeah, you've learned from Duxy and I gave you enough razzing.
Yeah, you guys gave me so much grief. Are you going to crop that some more?
It's not that he cropped in close, but he would just crop it in these really long,
weird shapes.
weird, like triangles and
I
stuff.
was learning. So anyway, that's it.
Okay. It's just fast and easy.
Fast and easy. Get it out.
All right, we've got another question from an Alex L.
I don't know that person.
How do you recommend cleaning and maintaining your camera and underwater housing?
I know what you're referring to. Alex L, who I know very well, was horrified when we went on a tour once. Is that I took my camera and gear into the shower with me, and then left it to dry on the rocks.
Just lens down.
It's not lens down, but I left it to dry on the rocks, and
right next to the shower.
And I just remember you being
Outdoor shower,
just being horrified at what you do that. Like, is that what you do? Do you want a stone to polish that lens?
So he still does it. Like, the resorts and liveaboards we go to have designated air-conditioned camera rooms with towelettes and air guns, and you're just face down on the rocks in our shower.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean I highly recommend not following
just like a nice sun bath.
Yeah, that's it. Put it in the
Lenses,
sun.
whatever.
Lenses, just get it in the sun, get it everywhere.
Okay.
Don't follow any of this advice.
Yeah. We're kind of running out of light here. I'm not sure how my cameras are keeping up with it, but I think we're going to have to... I feel like we nailed it. Did we nail it?
Did we peak?
We peaked too soon.
Peaked.
That was awesome.
Nah, it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed this very much.
Yeah,
and I hope we get to do it again. I mean, this might even be a one and done.
Yeah, for just all snorkel ventures. Might not even air. Just a personal video for ourselves. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're still there. If anybody's still there watching this, that was the very first episode of the Snorkel Venture Podcast.
No, I loved it. That was a real cool thing to be a part of.
That was weird. It's weird. All right, we're done. Cut.
That was awesome.
Nailed it.
No, really, that was really, really fun.
That was good.
I hope it comes out okay, though.
Oh, it's dark.
Is it really?